Welcome into another edition of the Cavalier Connection. It's time for our one and only Mincers moment, Jay. The wait is over. Fall camp started yesterday, and you can almost feel that energy at Scott Stadium. The sounds of the pads popping, coaches shouting, and players chasing that first win of the season. Kickoff is coming fast. August the 30th, just under a month from today at 6 p.m. And the only thing left to figure out is your game day look, Jay. Whether you're on the hill, in the stands, or watching with friends on TV, Mincers UVA and Printed Sportswear has you covered. Hit the corner, stop by Stonefield, or shop online at mincers.com. Whose football is back? Let's gear up and make this season one to remember, Jay. Cannot wait as the season is coming closer and closer and quicker and quicker. Fall camp began yesterday, Jay. And that is going to be our Mincers moment here. As I'm getting ready to share my screen. You got thoughts?
Just excited, man. Our Mincers moment that you're going to see, you can hear the excitement in Coach Elliott's voice and just kind of taking it all in as we, kind of break in 50 some odd new players, 54, 55 new players coming into the program. And, you know, I like, because we haven't had a lot of success, I don't mind the roster turnover. If we were winning 8-9 games a year, that much turnover would cause you some stress. But the only way to go is up. And I think we've got a lot more talent. And so just excited to get this thing going. And Coach Elliott talks about just keeping that energy throughout.
Absolutely. So I'm going to share my screen now. Very exciting video from day one. You're going to hear from Coach Elliott and a couple others. Here it is.
And just be present. Just take a second. Be present. That feeling. Y'all been talking about this for a long time. I can't wait. I can't wait. Facts, right? I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's finally here. The reason I want you to take a second and be present is because, man, we got to recreate this energy and this excitement daily. Because where we want to go, it's going to take us day after day going 1-0. All we got is today. But tomorrow we got to have the same energy. And every day during camp. That's the key. And that's really the reward. That's the reward, is can you recreate that excitement every single day to go chase your best? Even when everything around you and even your body may be telling you no, can you create that excitement every single day? Because that's what it's going to take. Man, I have no doubt we're going to hit that grass and y'all going to fly y'all tails around. Y'all going to have some fun. There's going to be unbelievable energy. Because you've been building to this. But we got to recreate it every single day.
How about that, Jay?
Yeah, I just love the inside the program looks that you get now with all the access that programs have kind of opened up. Love this. I look forward to new videos dropping almost daily, probably between now and the start of the season. And then also, Coach Odom, he's doing a series behind the scenes look at UVA basketball to give us a chance to get to know the guys a little bit before the season. Another great thing because we don't know those guys. But excited. I love the access. Gives people like us something to talk about. And, one thing about that Mincers ad that I want to say, too, is we said whether you're watching from the hill or at home with friends or whatever, let's pack that stadium. Let's be in the stands. Let's be on the hill. Let's pack Scott and make that an atmosphere that I remember from my childhood and my teenage years back in the 90s when the place was just rocking. And you've seen it maybe a few times in your life, Jack. So you do know what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
But man, when Scott Stadium is rocking, there's no place I'd rather be.
Absolutely. Chills, right? When you're watching that video, when you see that kind of that's the kind of video that you see in a movie or in a documentary when they're going into the climax and it reminds you of where they came from. And Coach Elliott is such a great motivational speaker. He's also it sounds such a great locker room coach. You want to talk about somebody to keep the culture intact at that program? All the stuff he's been through with the tragedy, losing a lot of players, but he continues to keep that locker room believing. Day in, day out, every single year, he continues that locker room believing. And he has me believing in this program too. He is an unbelievable speaker. He has those guys fired up. He has me fired up, and you couldn't have said it better yourself. Let's pack that stadium. Let's absolutely put in 55 plus thousand fans. I don't know if it'll happen, but you got 61,500 capacity. Let's fill the stadium. Let's not see empty bleachers everywhere. And not that I'm getting ahead of myself, but we got a Friday night game against Florida State that has every opportunity to be a sellout game. Every opportunity. And there's no excuse. It's a night game. There's Florida State, who's probably going to be a pretty good program coming into town. No excuse to not pack the stadium. I 110% agree. Great speech by Coach Elliott, and I could not be more excited for this football season.
So one exciting thing too, Jack, is packing Scott. That's a big deal. Let's pack Mincers. Let's pack Mincers. That's a lot smaller venue. Let's pack Mincers.
Take as many people.
Let's sell it out. Let's make them put a doorman at the door. All right, 2 just came out with bags. 2 more can go in.
Right? Yeah.
Let's
absolutely.
get Mincers sold out, packed out.
The stuff is great.
Exciting news I want to share, Jack. Right now, as you're watching this, go to the CavalierConnection.com and you will see a link that will take you directly to Mincers if you want to support the show. And you think, well, how can we support the show? Support the show this way. Go to the Mincers website through our website and let them know that lets them know that, hey, I've heard about you guys on the Cavalier Connection. We've had a lot of people say they want to help us. That's how you can help us. Go to the CavalierConnection.com and click on that link to Mincers. It's live right now. And anything you purchase, they're going to know that it came through our website. And that is going to help us a tremendous amount. So,
yep.
You want to help us? Help Mincers.
Yep, for sure, for sure. Be sure to go check it out. You see the t-shirt Jay's wearing, the Tony Bennett t-shirt, one of my favorites. That's there. You got the hats and everything. You don't want to miss out on any of it. Great gear at Mincers. You want to gear up for week 1 at Scott Stadium. Could not be a more exciting time. On a side note, Jay, look across the state over in Blacksburg. Do we have some scared Hokies? Is that what I'm seeing?
Disgraceful. What a disgrace. Virginia Tech and Indiana should just play each other. A bunch of scoundrels. I mean, they're just pathetic. Just pathetic. They've gone down to Norfolk and lost twice already.
Yeah.
And now they're scared. They're absolutely terrified to go play Old Dominion. They will only play Old Dominion in Blacksburg.
Yep.
I mean, it's pathetic. It's truly pathetic. But I expect nothing more from that other school in the state.
Yeah. I'll start with this. From the beginning, I don't know why Virginia Tech is signing those contracts to begin with. They really don't gain anything from that game. They continue to lose it. Whatever. But when you're in that contract, this goes for any school. Forget about Virginia Tech. Forget about ODU. For any school. I hate when schools are backing out of their contracts because for schools like ODU, this is a big opportunity for them. They're hosting a big-time program to come into Norfolk. They don't have that big of a stadium. They can sell out that stadium pretty easy when they come in. They're selling tickets. They've got people coming in from all over the state. It's a great opportunity for them, and it really stinks for teams like ODU for Tech to back out of a contract like that. Hey, it's not our problem. If Virginia Tech's scared to play ODU, they can say it. I think don't we have ODU coming up next year? We have them in a couple years.
We have them on the schedule. We've played them at home twice, I believe.
Yeah, 2022 where we won with a game-winning field goal. You were there.
I was there.
2019, yeah. I was there when they kind of had to make the comeback. But I think we got them on the schedule coming up in a year or so, or whatever it is. But it's a whole mess. There's a whole bunch of legal stuff behind it, and
the whole thing is that the landscape of college football is changing, and you don't want to play hard games out of conference. So they'll replace Old Dominion with a Prairie View, A&M, Jacksonville, LSU State, and
Louisiana Monroe.
Phoebus High School was booked, so they wouldn't allow them to play. but they'll look for somebody to play, and I'm sure they'll find, the champion intramural girls squad from some small
Jay,
school out west.
Jay, you don't want to play against Virginia Tech, do you? No, yeah, it's quite the situation. Anyways, before we wrap up, I wanted to do a little bit of self promotion here. If you didn't see today, Jay, we have the inaugural UVA fan made NCAA 26 tournament. The bracket came out today. It's out there. You can follow my ex at WahooJack06 if you want to see any updates of what's going on with that. We had the selection show earlier, spinning the random wheel to see who's going to play each other. So be sure to check that out. And there's a little birdie telling me that maybe, just maybe, we could have some of the games streamed onto here. So we'll see. We'll see.
I love it. I love it. And there's a Virginia football player playing in the tournament, and I love
Jason
that
Hammond.
interaction with young Jason Hammond, right?
That's right. Jason Hammond is in the tournament. I forget who he's playing now. It's I'm blanking on his on who he's playing against. But yes, he is in the tournament, and he's talked a lot of trash too. Let me tell you.
I definitely want to see a Jack versus Jason Hammond somewhere along the way, even if it's just an exhibition.
I was gonna say, if we don't find each other in the tournament, then we might have to find ourselves together in an exhibition match.
Yeah, that needs to be live.
Keller.
Live streamed, and I'll hop on and commentate.
Yeah. So the only way that me and Hammond would actually run into each other is in the championship. We're on opposite sides of the bracket.
Make it happen.
It could happen. Hey, Hammond, if you're listening out there, man, I'd love to make it happen. We just got to keep winning. Keep winning.
Yep. Run into each other.
That's right. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up. That's our Mincers moment. Fall camp day 1 was in the books yesterday. Day 2 in the books today. ACC Network was there. Very exciting times. Any closing thoughts, Jay?
Day 3 tomorrow. Go back to work. Get better. As always.